motherfucking Empress mode engaged, baby. What is that? Velvet? Yes. Ooh. I'm not gonna say where I got this from. Well, Bay got it for me, but I'm not gonna say the brand because I'm trying to see about something. Welcome to Taurus season. This is what I'm talking about when I say sensuality. Hello, her name is Esmeralda. Yes, she cute, she long, she thick. It's maybe my new winter robe. I'm promised multiple colors on multiple festive occasions that are to be celebrated to come. Anyway, what's up? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with your general Taurus season astrology reading for Taurus season 2026. Hydrate, light it if you need it. No tarot this time. I'm actually just gonna shuffle because I like to do it and it helps me channel. um But the first thing I have written down is Empress mode engaged. And this is what I mean sensuality. Lean in, indulge. Lover girl, lover boy, lover person, lover of love mode. This is beauty, darling. Comfort, lush, luxury. And luxury because Taurians are the connoisseurs of the zodiac. They know how to spot a good deal. They know how to spot good quality. They know how to spot something of value. And I feel like you may be becoming a bit more of a connoisseur in some sort of way. My camera is telling me that something BRB. I don't know what that was about, but never mind. Hopefully we good. I feel like suddenly you crave high quality and suddenly you have a taste for the best. Your standards raise. All of our collective standards are going to be raising in Taurus season. And then it'll be just duh to add tax, just duh to raise your rates, just duh to require the best that there is. Because why would a child of God? Like, oh, of course I get the best. The divine don't play about me. You may let the divine play about you, but me and the divine, we know. You know what I mean? So there's a clutch my pearls like, darling, why would you bring that to my table? I'm not, there, there could just be, it doesn't have to be bougie, but I wrote add tax, raise rates, raise standards. Venus is home in Taurus during Taurus season. Psh, please. I just feel like beautiful experiences over everything. And you may just be craving, and you should be giving yourself beautiful experiences across the board. On April 19th, Taurus gets the sun, and suddenly life just blooms. I feel like we will be in the fullness of spring. Aries is the initiation or the start of spring. Taurus is fucking spring. It's just beautiful, you know, where Cancer is the start of summer, Leo is fucking summer, you know. That's the difference between that's cardinal fixed mutable, cardinal fixed mutable. Anyway, um when Taurus gets the sun, I feel like there's just this desire to beautify your life, to beautify your experiences, to give yourself more experiences, and it's very quality over quantity, period. On April 24th, Venus, the ruler of Taurus, goes into Gemini. And I feel like you will be attracting in a new mindset, a new way of communication. There could be attracting in themes around kin or education or starting something new around education. neighborhoods, networking. There's just like Venus is giving new information, new technology, new mindset, new thought processes, new potent, powerful, important conversations that you need to be having, people sharing their thoughts with you, which generate new thoughts and new ideas and new brainstorms within you. So I feel like also there's a Venus, yeah, I feel like that's before the day. So on April 23rd, uh I want to say it's April 23rd or April 22nd, Venus is going to conjunct with Uranus in Taurus. And that feels really, really potent. Venus is the planet of attraction. She's love, money, value, symmetry, beauty, merging with the planet of revolution and change and enlightenment. So, oh, wow. Uranus is Saturn's dad, right? So Uranus is like OG, like Uranus is the universe. Venus conjunct Uranus in Taurus. I just got our standard beauty, our beauty standard is about to flip. Our beauty standard is about to like completely change. I just feel like what we have collectively across the board considered beautiful is about to collectively like really, really shift. It's almost like very important people come out that they're only attracted to what we would consider like morbidly obese women or what we would consider fat. Like I feel like there's, and it's not like beauty positivity movement. This is like the beauty standard. Like like the standard is to be curvy, to be, and not in a fake Kim Kardashian type of way. It's just natural titties, natural ass, and like your ass sag a little bit, is juicy and it's still jiggle. Like I feel like I talked about that when years ago when we started talking about Pluto going into Aquarius. I feel like there is going to be a revolution around rawness. People want rawness. People are hungry for raw, hungry for real. That's why I'm like fighting against getting like a $500 camera and doing all this stuff to try to churn out these like commercial level quality readings. And in a couple years, y'all ain't even gonna want that. Everybody's gonna want the gritty fucking pixelated camera phone shit. Like the early 2000s pixelated camera phones, you know? Anyway, so the beauty standard is changing apparently. Like what the models that you see, the sizes of clothes that are modeled and displayed. There's like I know that there's already been a shift, but I feel like it's going to be like wow. Like it almost be like it like you're too skinny. Ew, why are you so skinny? Like where people used to be like that about big girls. Now it's going to be, I feel like being natural, being curvaceous, being just, I feel like just being natural, being as you are. The like we're done with the plastic face. Everybody has the same damn face in different shades. And so there's something that's really revolutionary that's happening around beauty standards. Also, there could be some kind of revolutionary technology that comes out in in the beauty world. It could be where it's like one treatment and all your unwanted hair is gone. Like something like treatments and all your crow's feet are gone. You know, there could be just some like revolutionary tool or cream or product or something like that around the beauty world or in around money. This could be a major, even bigger jump or development in AI and technology. Also currency. There could be revolution coming in around like what kind of currency. you know, like crypto or non-crypto, or like the dollar falling out, or you know, like the bottom falling out of the dollar, or like a switching to a different kind of currency, or there could just be something that's going on with that. um Anyway, Venus going into Gemini is also apparently bringing in a lot. It's attracting in a new mindset, a new way of communication. Exploration is going to be big, and very flirtatious energy. So I feel like it's everybody is suddenly going to be a little bit more curious and flirtatious. Don't take it personally. Be aloof about it, and that's how you get more attention anyway. The next day, Uranus, or the next day, April 25th, Uranus goes into Gemini for the next 7 years, and I have technological revolution begins for real, for real. Big changes in mindset, siblings, kin, family, neighborhood, networking. Also, changes around more. There could be like a convenience that is added when it comes to short distance travel. You know, let's say like collectively they start clearing up the roads, or improving roads, or making more roads, or there could just be something that's going on around like something that benefits short distance travel. Hydrate, light it if you need it. On May 1st, we have the full moon in Scorpio. I'll do a separate video. But ultimately, there's, you know, these weeks around this, these 2 weeks around, I feel like 2 weeks before and after could be a lot around just like releasing old desires, some kind of like metaphysical rebirth, a big time shedding of old desires. I also feel like this full moon in Scorpio is going to help those of you that were afraid to go deep, is going to help you dive right the fuck in. Like those of you who have been trying to play nonchalant about something, it's going to give you the bravery to be like vulnerable. I'm telling you that nonchalant shit, that is falling out of, like, we as a species, the way that things are progressing, we are not going to be desiring like the like ha, 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 like that. We're moving out of that. We're moving, the pendulum is swinging from non-committal polyamory, you know, love anarchy, to relationship anarchists, to a fucking ooey gooey lover girl devotion, blood oath, chivalry, you know, all of it. The pendulums stay swinging. On May 2nd, Mercury goes into Taurus. Mercury, the planet of the mind, goes into Taurus, the sign of I have. And here we go on purge season. Purge season is going to be coming up. Mind on the money, money on the mind. I feel like Mercury and Taurus will definitely help you make form of the fantasy again. Mercury going into Taurus is going to help you build upon whatever you started with that Mars Saturn conjunction. So it's like pieces of the puzzle, built like building blocks, brick by boring brick. Go listen to Brick by Boring, or Brick by Brick by Paramore. Brick by Boring Brick. And all the planets have been direct until May 6th, where May 6th, where Jupiter retrogrades in Aquarius. And honestly, like, Pluto retrograde is a gift, you know? So, like, I still feel like all systems are a fucking go. With Mercury, why do I keep saying Mercury? Excuse me. With Pluto retrograding, Pluto's the first planet to retrograde, and it's going to break the all planets direct. With Pluto retrograding in Aquarius, when I say it's a good thing, it's like you get a break, you get a breather from all the transformation. It's like you've gotten all this, like, it's almost like the recovery period after the rapid fire transformation that the divine has been like shooting at you, like fucking change. You know what I mean? And I feel like Pluto retrograde in Aquarius is like giving you a break. You know, Pluto retrograding is like Godzilla's gone back into the ocean. You know, like the creepy crawlies are in their cave and you can't see them. I feel like you get a gasp of fresh air, you know, that comes in. Let's see. Lots of transits in Taurus. On May 15th, Seven of Wands, I'm seeing. On May 15th, Pluto and, oh God. All right, Pluto in Aquarius will be semi-sextiling the true node or north node in Pisces, right? I said chill and review the ways that you have or your life has transformed. That's what this Pluto retrograde is about. So Pluto retrograde will be semi-sextiling the true node in Pisces. And I put this transit is tied to your fate. Favorable and harmonious aspect, an opportunity comes forth and will require your effort. Lock the fuck in. So I feel like Pluto, the planet of ordeals and the transformations that arise from those ordeals, is creating a harmonious aspect that's going to, a harmonious aspect with the asteroid of destiny, we'll say. And it's going to like trigger, activate. It's like a activation, a triggering of events, an activation of events, an opportunity is released. And it will require your effort. So the advice that I got was to lock in, whatever that means for you. It's just time to lock the fuck in. Ain't nothing but space and opportunity out here, boo-boo. Come on. On May 16th, we have the new moon in Taurus. Like, I'll do a separate video, but new you is blooming. What's the new you? I put, what's the new you's future budget? And how to practically make your dreams your reality. That's the new moons are when you plant seeds. That's when you start and set intentions. And so now it's time about like air, when the new moon in Aries was about you, and it was about like deciding, it was about this like locking in. And Taurus is like, all right, we've locked in and the gun has shot and you're going. That's Aries. And now it's like your steps, like the like where you're going, you know, step by step, brick by boring brick. There's planting seeds of practicality, practical action, consistency, value. Some of you, new moon in Taurus, may require some kind of a financial investment in something, or the finance is coming in so you can invest in something. We receive that. On May 17th, Mercury, the planet of the mind, goes home into Gemini, the sign of I think. And there is some new divine programming that is uploading. Like I said, Mercury is going to be at home, so your mind is going to be more settled and stable. Your mind, I feel like, moves at a faster pace, yes, with Mercury at home, but it won't feel meddlesome, I feel like, to all of some of you. But I feel like Mercury at home in Gemini will quicken things, but it feels positive. It doesn't feel anxious or like rushed. It doesn't feel like that. Mercury is there, plus Uranus is going to be there. So I do feel like epic ideas are coming in, and the know-how is coming in. The what is coming in, and the how is coming in. The what is getting clearer, the how is getting clearer. Thank goodness. And then the next day, damn, May 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, that whole fucking week is lit. Oh, goodness. This is that fire horse shit. This is what I'm talking about. So May 17th, Mercury goes into Gemini. May 18th, Mars goes into Taurus. And Mars likes being in Earth. And Mars, the planet of drive, gumption, motivation, the way you take up space. Mars in your chart is how you express your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy. Mars is going into, so the planet of drive is going into Taurus, the sign of I have. Money coming to me, money coming to me, money. My mind on my money and my money on my mind. How to secure the bag. What you really value. It's not just about the superficial securing of the bag to secure the bag. It's like legacy shit. It's like long term. It's like, this is my mark on the world. I want to go like it's gonna hit different for everybody. But I put gumption and energy that you need to make your dreams tangible, darling. Tangible. That same day, Venus goes into Cancer, which is the Two of Cups card. And I wrote, all types of love is in the air. Love is in the air. Everywhere I look around. And there's just like all types of love in the air. And what kind of love do you want? How can you nurture existing love for those of you that are already committed or, really wanting to focus on quality friendships? The Two of Cups, Venus and Cancer energy is not exclusive to romantic or sexual love. So this is just like people you can experience closeness and intimacy with, regardless if your parts get to touch their parts and diddle and O faces. That's not the objective. The objective is closeness. The objective is togetherness. The objective is understanding that we are all connected. I am you as we is you, and he and I and we in this bitch together. Right? That's the whole point. So, ooh, bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. I love that on the bottom of the deck. And the Eight of Wands. So I feel like there's a lot of instructions. What I say, the what and the how are becoming very, very clear. Ace of Swords. So by way of the Almighty, there is an influx of communication. This is ever since Mercury went into Aries, it's like your mind is like gearing up for, your mind's like starting to work out more. Your mind is working for you more. um but I feel like there's an influx of communication, an influx of good ideas, an influx of just clarity. I also feel like truth, powerful conversations, powerful aha moments that you are holding, you are wielding. Like the divine already gave it to you, and now you are holding it with this Ace of Swords. So I feel like you know the truth, you have the power, you understand what's in your hands. New technology coming in, new ways to utilize and streamline your life and make things easier, work smarter not harder. That shit is coming in. The Knight of Pentacles, I just feel like brick by motherfucking boring brick. You are getting there closer, and the birds of your feather are about to come in so y'all can be out here flocking. The pace of life is picking up. Aries season activated the energy that Taurus season will bloom. I love you. You got this.